Hey everyone, welcome to my channel where we're going to focus on creative wellness. If you don't know me, my name is V and I'm a holistic health coach. If you've ever felt lost or overwhelmed in the supplement aisle, you're not alone. There are so many different types of supplements out there, so many different forms, so many different blends, so many different brands, so many different prices. It's really important to understand what's going to work best for your body and what is essential to your daily life. Once I received my health coach certification, I was trying to look for a job in that field and I ended up at a health food store. During my time at the health food store, I actually worked one-on-one with a lot of different customers who came in with different issues that they were looking for some type of supplement to help aid them. So during that time, I learned a lot about supplements and the different forms and blends. And they also had a program where you could study all the different brands of supplements and those brands would then send you coupons. So I did that a lot so that I could try different supplements and see which ones worked best for my body. So today I'm going to be sharing with you the top 5 essential supplements that I think each and every person probably should be taking, even with their bio-individuality taken into account. So let's talk about that word first and foremost. Bio-individuality means each and every single one of us is born with a uniqueness, right? And when one thing might work for one person, it might not work for another. Someone might have an easier time absorbing a veggie capsule where somebody else might need it in a liquid form to absorb it. So our bio-individuality is key. And I think this is why sometimes for certain people, different lifestyle supplements or diets work, and for other people, they don't, because it's all based on our bio-individuality. Another thing to keep in mind is that you should always consult with your doctor whether something is good for you. And I would encourage you to get some blood work done to see what your deficiencies and your levels are before you start implementing different things into your routine. The first supplement that I want to talk about today is vitamin D3. This has been an essential supplement for me, especially living in the Northern Hemisphere and living in the Midwest. It's a vital supplement to have right now during the winter season. So vitamin D not only strengthens our bones, but also improves our cognitive function and also stabilizes our mood. So actually a few years ago, I was going through a really difficult seasonal depression, more than usual, and I was starting to have these intense panic attacks and I couldn't really figure out what was going on. And then I went to my regular physician, got some blood work done, and I actually was super deficient in vitamin D. So that's when I started taking it more consistently. So that's something that's important. If something feels wrong, go to your doctor, get some blood work done, because 9 times out of 10, there is an actual reason behind it that can probably easily be managed with some type of vitamin or nutrient that your body has been missing. The second most essential supplement that I'm going to talk about is omega-3. So omega-3 is a fatty acid, as we know, and you can find it naturally in nuts, fish, avocado, egg, but I find that usually the absorption through our food is not the best way to get the omega-3, especially since it's more of an oil. So I do take an omega-3 supplement, and honestly, it is the brain's best friend. On days where I'm feeling a little drowsy, a little foggy, and I'm kind of reaching for caffeine to supplement for that, I remind myself that I probably should just get some omega-3, because as soon as I take that, my brain just soaks it up. It loves it. It feels so good. And honestly, omega-3 has been shown to combat cognitive function decline, as in like Alzheimer's, dementia, and omega-3s have been directly linked to the longevity of people's lives. So it actually will help you live a longer life if you're consistently taking the proper amount of omega-3 every day. Number 3 is a big one. This is probiotics and enzymes. So our gut microbiome is so important, and that's a whole other video in and of itself for another day. But probiotics, prebiotics, fermented foods, fermented drinks, these things are essential to your body. People call the digestive system the second brain of the body, and I truly believe that as well. If your gut microbiome is out of whack, then you're not absorbing the nutrients that you're putting in your body properly. Your cognitive function is going to go down because your brain and your body are working even harder to compensate for that. It's going to be hard for you to digest things. If you eat and then you're often really tired right after, it's probably because your body is having to work really hard to break down those nutrients that you put into it earlier because you don't have the type of gut flora going on in your stomach. So I would highly suggest doing a refrigerated probiotic. I know that they revolutionized probiotics a while back. So the point of a probiotic is that it's alive. It's a fermented culture. It's bacteria moving around in there. And they claim, that, it's shelf stable, so it can be dry and it's going to do the same things and it'll like come back to life when it gets into your stomach. But for me, I just prefer to do a refrigerated probiotic. That way I know that is something that, they don't last forever, right? Eventually bacteria will grow into something extreme or it'll just kill itself off entirely. By having a live probiotic, you're kind of guaranteeing that this is something that's still alive that you're putting into your stomach. And for those of you who've never heard this and are totally freaked out, I promise I will make another video talking about the complexities of prebiotics and probiotics and the role that they play with our gut microbiome. There are actually things alive inside of you that are breaking down all of the food that you put into your body. So it's good. It's good bacteria most of the time. You're trying to lose weight and you're eating super clean, but you can't seem to lose the weight or you're not feeling satiated, it's not giving you the energy you want, you might need to look at your gut microbiome. Number 4 on the list is magnesium. It is a multi-purpose mineral, that is for sure. It helps with your brain, muscle recovery, stress reduction, and improves your sleep as well. A lot of people take it when they start to feel anxious, and actually it does have this calming effect to it. For myself personally, this is another testimony to bio-individuality. I started taking a magnesium capsule, and actually I would take it before bed because usually it makes you calm and it actually helps you sleep. So I was taking that kind of in place of melatonin. And so I was taking it, but then I was having these crazy nightmares at night. So I was like, what is going on? And I knew that I still needed the magnesium because it is an essential supplement. So I had read online, it did have that effect on lots of people, where it actually, for whatever reason, your body processing it would actually make your levels go up. So instead of taking a capsule, I started using a body wash instead and letting my skin absorb that, because our skin is our largest organ, right? And all the things that you put onto your skin get absorbed into your body as well. And then the 5th supplement on our list is methylated B12. B12 is essential to the nervous system and to longevity as well, and it aids your immune system. Recent studies actually link B12 deficiencies to memory loss, and it's a vital supplement for your metabolism and your energy levels. So this is another one of those that if you find yourself reaching for a cup of coffee or an energy drink in the afternoon, you might just need a B12. And they have these, I take just a dissolvable one that you put on your tongue, and it's just a fruity flavor. Put it on my tongue, it dissolves. I'd say in about 30 minutes, I feel it. I'm like, ooh, I've got that little pick-me-up again. So yeah, or if you're super sluggish first thing in the morning, you might want to take it then. But B12 has been a complete game changer for my cognitive function and for my energy levels, that's for sure. So I do have a few honorable mentions as well, and I don't know if these, they are supplements, you can take them in a capsule, but I usually find that I take them in a liquid form, or I find a tea that has them. To each their own, whatever form you're able to consume any of these in, whatever works for you and your bio-individuality. So the first one that I'm going to mention is turmeric. Turmeric is an amazing anti-inflammatory supplement. Seriously, it is just it's crazy. It's basically in high forms with the proper formula. You usually want black pepper in there for the absorption in your gut. It is if you have arthritis, take turmeric. I'm not kidding you. Take turmeric mixed with a little black pepper. Make sure that it says that on the label. Over time, it's going to change your life. So for me, I usually will like make a little drink with turmeric in it. I cook with turmeric in like all of my stuff. I have turmeric root in the fridge right now. I don't know if they have it in regular grocery stores. I usually get it from an Indian store. They'll probably have it at like health food stores and stuff, but if you want to get it for a fair price, just go find an Indian store. It's been known to be very beneficial for your skin as well. I've seen like people make turmeric masks and stuff, and people use it on their teeth to whiten their teeth. So it's an amazing herb, and I suggest that you try it out either way. So the next one I want to talk about is ginger. So ginger root. When I first encountered ginger, it was actually in a tea. It felt so warming and it calmed my stomach, and slowly I started this journey of becoming obsessed with ginger. For a long time, I was having a lot of digestive issues, and when I would wake up in the morning, I would be nauseous, like just cause. I've had a lot of issues with my hormones and with ovarian cysts in the past and endometriosis. And so I didn't want to wake up every morning and like start popping Tums or taking Pepto-Bismol, right? Because that stuff over time, that's not good for you. It's a quick fix, but it doesn't fix the problem, right? It just covers the symptom, which is Western medicine all in itself. But I started drinking ginger tea, and it just, honestly, it transformed my digestive system. It calmed things down, it lowered my inflammation, my nausea went away, my skin started clearing up. Anytime you're experiencing bloating, it's a really good supplement to take. Anything that like has ginger, I'm like, give it to me. I love it. I love ginger. I love ginger candies and like mints and all of that stuff. So I'm obsessed with ginger. It is so healing. So the drink that I usually make in the mornings, like a little hot drink, when I'm kind of feeling icky or I'm feeling sick, is a little chopped up ginger, a little chopped up turmeric, lemon juice, honey, hot water, and that's it. And it's great for your digestive system, your metabolism, your skin. It hydrates you. It's yummy. So yeah, I would definitely give that a try. The next one on our list is Maca root. I'm getting through all of the roots today. So Maca root actually is a great supplement for hormonal health and balance of your hormones. I started taking Maca root, I'd say like my second year of college. I started having tons of cystic acne, and it was super painful. I was having like lots of mood swings. This was like at the start of my ovarian cyst journey. I think before I knew that I had ovarian cysts. This was basically the start of endometriosis for me, because I, before going to college, didn't have any like hormonal issues, acne, menses, none of that. So one of the first things that I found in my research of like how to balance my hormones naturally was Maca root. And so I started with powdered capsules, and I did those for about 2 years. And the thing is that with Maca root, make sure first and foremost that you're getting a good mix. It doesn't have to be a capsule. Now I take an oil dropper of it, and I've also put it in smoothies before too, but it does kind of have a bitter taste to it. So if you're gonna do it, I would do more like a chocolate or peanut butter smoothie to put that in, because it does kind of have like a little bite to it. But eventually your body starts to get used to it. Your body starts to build up a tolerance to the Maca root, and so when you do take it, just make sure that you take, the proper breaks, or like change up the form that you're getting it in. Like you do capsules for a while, then you do an oil, or you do capsules for a while, then you put it in your smoothies, whatever. But that was a big game changer for me with my hormones, and it made my periods like actually super consistent. And now like my periods are super consistent. My acne has cleared, so I don't really take it anymore. I've found the balance and I don't really need it anymore. The next honorable mention that I wanted to talk about is collagen. So I take a hair, skin, nail collagen supplement, and it is plant-based, but each to their own. There are tons of different collagen supplements out on the market. That's something to keep in mind if you're vegetarian or vegan, or you have some type of dietary preference. Make sure that you know where your collagen is coming from, because a lot of collagens out there are animal-based. And personally for myself, I wanted it to be organic, non-GMO, and vegan. So yeah, the one that I go with is Garden of Life. Let me grab it actually. Yeah, so it's an organic plant collagen builder, and it's for my hair, skin, and nails. And I'm telling you, like, when I stopped taking this, I seriously notice it's made my hair like so strong and voluminous. Like when I started taking this, it was actually because I felt like my hair was thinning. I was like, why is my hair like so thin? And it was so brittle. This was like last winter. And so I started taking this, and it has just been a game changer, honestly. Like when I stopped taking it, my nails start to get all brittle again, my hair starts to get flat, and my skin doesn't like have that kind of glow to it. So this one been a game changer for me. And our last honorable mention is zinc. Zinc is a vital supplement, and I actually take it with my vitamin D3. They're in a blend together, but it's essential to brain cognicity and your immune system. So anytime that I start to feel a cold coming on, or I'm feeling a little achy, that is what I reach for. I reach for my vitamin C, obviously, but then zinc. Zinc is like the immune system's best friend, and I've had so many instances where I feel a cold coming on, and I take that, and I'm fine. It also can help alleviate and lessen the time span of you being sick. So that's an essential one to just kind of keep around, like keep it next to your ibuprofen or your Tylenol, whatever, and whenever you start to feel a cold coming on, pop one of those suckers. So that's all I have for you today. If you want to get more of the specifics of what supplements I personally use and the scientific benefits to them, I've got this all laid out for you in a blog post. And if you have even more questions, feel free to reach out to me personally. I love talking about this stuff. I've had this health coach certification for 2 years now. I've just kind of been sitting on all of this knowledge that I've learned, and I've been slowly like sharing it with my loved ones and my friends, but I feel that I have a greater purpose to share it with all of you as well, and maybe take this vast, complicated world of wellness and health and kind of minimize it into bite-sized chunks that you can start to easily add into your daily routine. Don't think of taking supplements and vitamins as like some type of diet fad type of thing that you're doing. Think of it as self-care, right? Because the choices that you make now will affect you down the road. The key to longevity is making sure that you're getting the right things over a consistent amount of time. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I look forward to making more content like this, and I hope you have a good day. Take care of yourself.